everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Call Me Chris. You could call me Chris, and you can call him
Just with Jake.
Oh, you have a catchphrase now?
I don't know.
Did you come up with that catchphrase before this?
Yes.
He takes over my channel. It's Just with Jake instead of Call Me Chris. This is Jacob, my little brother. If you haven't seen him before, he's been on a bunch of different videos. But today, we're back in Chris's stingy ratchet Reddit salon, where we're gonna read some Am I the Asshole Reddit stories. Or Jacob's gonna read them, and I'm gonna do his hair because he looks rough.
Yes.
He looks rough right now.
Yeah.
He looks like he's been sleeping in a cave for a bit. How long have you been growing this out?
I want to say maybe a month. I don't know, 2 months.
Oh, 2 months. Yeah, because this looks like 2 months.
Yeah.
And what do you want to do?
Just pretty much just.
We'll put up pictures. This is what he wants.
Yeah, just shave up
This
the
is what he
sides.
wants. This is what I'm gonna try to do. I cut my boyfriend's hair recently, but he's got a mullet, so it's a little bit different than this. I'm gonna give it a go. It's been a minute though, but I'm excited because it's my brother and I can f up on his head.
There
so
we
let's
go.
do this. Okay, we got a cape on Jake. He's gonna read the stories. Let's get to it.
Story number 1. Am I the scallywag for what I wore in front of my boyfriend's friend? 2 days ago, my 21 female boyfriend, 23 male, had his friends over, and I knew they were coming since he told me about it the night before. It was really warm, surprisingly, and all I was wearing was a sports bra, sort of low cut, and kinda tight shorts.
Okay.
I sat on the couch next to my boyfriend for a little while whilst they played some games on the TV, and then I went to get some lunch. By the time I was finished eating, they had all left and my boyfriend completely blew up on me. He said I was dressed like that for attention. I made all his friends stare at me. I knew what I was doing and that I should have covered up as soon as I saw them. He stormed out, and since he came home, he's barely spoken to me. Am I the scallywag? Should I have worn something else or something less revealing?
Okay, so she was wearing a sports bra and like tight shorts, she said?
Yeah.
And it was hot?
It was a
And she's
bit hot.
in her own home?
In her own home.
Okay. This guy sounds like an asshole, to be honest.
He does.
He sounds like he sounds insecure, and I don't know, like, I guess there's a preference, like, it's like wearing a bathing suit. It's not like she was wearing lingerie.
No.
So
She had herself somewhat covered with a sports bra.
yeah, I don't know. This feels weird, and I feel like he's being, like, really controlling and weird, and it feels uncomfy.
I also understand it from the point of the boyfriend.
Yeah, so Jacob has a girlfriend. Can I say that?
Yes.
He has the girlfriend now, so give me your perspective as a boy. Also,
Okay.
I'm gonna start clipping your hair. So.
Go ahead.
You're a man, you give me your opinion.
I think that girls can wear whatever they want. And especially because she's in her own home, she can wear whatever she wants.
Yeah, and I mean, within reason, of course, like, if she's walking around in, panties and a bra, like, if you're walking around with a towel and your tits out,
That's it.
that's
That's
a lot.
an issue.
That's a lot. Like, power to you. I'm not that confident, but I think that's a little suggestive if you're like man's friends are over and stuff.
Yeah.
And you need to respect other people. Like, some people aren't good with nudity and that
Yes.
kind of thing. But
Yes.
she's wearing a sports bra and shorts. Like, that's what you wear to the gym.
Some people do wear that to the gym. That's true.
You can have a preference. If you like somebody that's a little bit more modest or something like that, then that's a preference. But then you already know that's what your partner is like. So I feel like this girl didn't just all of a sudden start wearing sports bras and shorts.
No,
just to,
absolutely not.
like,
Absolutely not.
seduce his friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I feel like if the boyfriend didn't just blow up on her and he actually just had a nice conversation with her,
Good point.
it might have been a bit more understanding.
I agree. 'Cause that kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, just because as soon as his friends left, the guy kind of just went at her, I feel like that's a bit unfair.
Yeah, and that's like just shaming her immediately. It's like, hey, how about you ask her about it? They're like, hey, my friends are creeps.
Yeah.
How about own up to that?
Like, you should apologize for your friends because you don't know how uncomfortable that might have made her.
Yeah, if it's a hot day, like, she should be able to wear what she wants.
Yeah, I feel like the guy shouldn't have reacted that way.
No, I agree. Whoa, jump scare! I look like shit, and sometimes I feel like shit. But when I do feel like shit, I like to use BetterHelp. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. For those of you who don't know, BetterHelp is a platform that will assess your needs and match you with your very own licensed professional therapist. You guys know I've been using BetterHelp for a hot minuto, and I can't tell you how much it has helped me since I'm always on the move and traveling and going from here to there, and my life is very hectic. I find it hard to find time to focus on how I'm feeling and let those feelings out. And with BetterHelp, it makes it really easy because I can do it from anywhere. Because BetterHelp's whole mission is to make professional counseling more accessible, affordable, and convenient, which is a must for me. So anybody that's struggling can get help anytime, anywhere. And I also like that when you get started, you can fill out this thoughtful questionnaire that will ask you questions about what kind of therapy you're looking for, what's been troubling you, who you'd prefer, etc. So they find a therapist that best suits you and your needs. But BetterHelp is not a crisis line. It is professional counseling. And what's also great about BetterHelp is that it's affordable, more so than your in-person traditional therapy. And they also offer financial aid. So click the link in the description below and go to betterhelp.com/callmechris and use code CALLMECHRIS to get 10% off your first month. And remember, it's okay to not be okay and get help when you need it. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to it.
Okay, let's see what some people say. Wear what you like. It's sportwear, not suggestive lace underwear. So the wore it for attention angle is off. Don't see the issue, to be honest. If his mates were leering over you, then that's on them, not you.
Yes.
You said in your comments you would not want your boyfriend wearing boxer shorts and nothing more if your friends were around, yet you don't see an issue wearing a bra and tight shorts in front of his friends. You're an asshole and desperate for attention.
Oh, but she wasn't wearing underwear.
No,
if he's wearing underwear.
Boxers are different than like shorts.
What the hell?
That's a bit.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Okay, then there was some responses to that comment. I think there's a difference between wearing boxers and gym wear though. And then another person said, yeah, the boxers probably cover up more than a pair of gym shorts.
Who cares? She's a woman. Nobody wants to see a man's upper thigh where his dick almost is, okay? Nobody wants to see that. Sorry to break it to you. I mean, maybe some people do, but...
Yikes. Honestly, in this story, you're not the asshole. You're not.
I don't think you're the asshole.
You're not.
I think you should get a new boyfriend, to be honest.
Or at least have a long conversation with him.
Yes, that's a good point. Maybe don't go to that, but have a long conversation with him and talk about both sides, just like...
Absolutely.
You know?
We're all about equality on this channel.
Straight up.
Am I the scallywag for telling my vegan sister she can't serve only vegan food at our family reunion? Hey all, I'm genuinely torn about this and need some clarity. Every year, our family has a reunion where different members host. This year, it's my younger sister's turn. She's been vegan for about 3 years and is quite passionate about it. That's fair.
Cool.
We all respect her choices and make sure that there are a good variety of vegan options whenever we have family gatherings. Nice. When she announced that she'll be hosting, she also said that the entire menu would be vegan to align with her beliefs and that it's a chance for the family to try something different. Some family members were excited, but others, including many of the older folks, were pretty upset and felt like they were being forced into her lifestyle, even if it was just for one meal.
Oh.
I spoke to her privately and asked if she'd be open to include a few non-vegan dishes to those who aren't keen on a full vegan menu.
Yeah.
She got quite defensive, saying this was her chance to showcase veganism and that for one meal everyone can give it a go. I respect her beliefs, but I also think that forcing an entire family to adopt her choices, even just for one meal, isn't fair. She's now upset with me for not being supportive and says I'm not respecting her choices. Am I the scallywag? If her family is accommodating to her, like whenever they have some meals or whatever, I feel like she could be somewhat catering to them.
Yeah, I see it from both sides. So like, yeah, it's nice that they accommodate her, but if you can't flip it the other way around. Like, you could go to a place where they're not vegans and still have vegan options, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But you can't go to a vegan's place and for a vegan to prepare non-vegan food, that goes against everything they believe.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily like a religion, but you could compare it to that. It's like you're forcing somebody to do something they truly don't believe in, whereas if you or I were to just make a vegan dish for a vegan that was coming over, that's a lot different.
Yes.
So you're actually asking a lot of somebody that to go against what they believe in.
Yes.
To do that. And it is one night, and there's a lot of good vegan food. I think
there is.
Personally, I think these people can suck it up, or they can bring what they, if they want something else.
They can bring...
If they truly can't go a night without eating a juicy burger.
And I'm sure that there's like some kind of like there's probably gonna be snacks or not just like a full meal that they would have to eat.
Well,
like,
it's just like suck it up.
exactly. They can definitely accommodate, like adapt for one night to be vegan.
That's what I think.
Or they
like,
can
I know
bring,
what you mean.
They can bring their own
But
stuff.
do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, from the other
Oh,
side,
absolutely.
it's not the same as a non-vegan preparing a vegan dish.
Yes.
As a vegan.
No, because from my understanding, veganism is all about like respecting animals and not
Exactly,
eating
and you're
anything.
disrespecting it, and you're going
By-
against
yeah,
everything.
by cooking-
Just by Uncle Joe wanting to eat a
A
pork loin.
T-bone steak.
I'm not about it, but let's see what people say.
Honestly, I think YTA. What is YTA?
You're the asshole.
Oh, you are the asshole. Okay. Not in a big way. I get it's not when you usually look forward to or used to with meals, but it's one meal.
Yeah.
I grew up with 2 vegetarian friends, whole family, and when they had me over, even as a kid, I knew I shouldn't expect or ask for meat. You say you respect her beliefs, but want her to go against them for you all in her own home.
Yeah.
That's true. Veganism is based on a strongly held personal belief
Yeah.
related to their morals and that in a way is similar to religion.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I said.
You wouldn't go somewhere a Muslim is hosting and expect them to still serve pork to you
Yes.
because you love to eat it.
Yeah.
Emphasis on you love. You're asking her to put aside her beliefs for your taste.
Yeah.
There's still tons of variety and delicious options with vegan food. So much. Be more open-minded to something different for one meal. If you really expect to just completely hate any meal with no animal products, smash a burger beforehand and politely pick at whatever looks best when you're there.
True. That's true too. You can just eat before. It's just people kind of being selfish and just they're not thinking, like, they're just thinking about themselves, or this guy's just thinking about himself.
Yes, but then again, it's also an entire family gathering.
Yeah, exactly. Well, is he saying the whole family feels like that, or it's just him?
Well,
I guess he said that some people, they're the older
many
people.
older folks.
Right, it's always the old people, it's always the boomers.
It's always the elders that need the cane.
I would love the vegan teacher to see this, by the way. I'm
Oh my
rooting
gosh.
for you right now, bitch. Sorry.
Wow.
I think you're the asshole, and eat a burger before you go to
I
lunch.
understand both sides, but for the sake of the YouTube's video, I would have to say that you can suck it up for one night.
I thought you were going to say suck it.
What?
You could suck it, to be honest.
No, for one meal, you can just be a vegan.
Yeah, I agree.
And then if you're still hungry, get a burger on the way home.
Yeah, go to McDonald's, you piece
Go
of
to
shit.
Don's. Am I the scallywag for denying me boyfriend money?
Me boyfriend.
It says me boyfriend.
Me
so
boyfriend.
Don't come at me.
Also, don't come at me for my technique right now. I have drugstore scissors and a shitty comb, alright? And I'm doing the splits right now.
I, 21 female, am dating this guy, 22 male, for a little over a month, but we've known each other for 4 years. He was friends with my ex, and 2 days after we broke up, he asked me on a date. We immediately clicked and started dating since.
Oh.
Oh, wow. So you're fresh out of a relationship here.
Ooh.
Yikes, alright.
Rebound.
But he's been struggling financially, and since I had a little more stability, I started helping him with what I could. I bought him food for him in our first date. I paid for the Uber and that sort of stuff.
Fly queen.
A week later, he got sick and I paid medicine for him. Okay, very nice. He then told me he was going in a competition in the end of the year, so I paid the training classes for him.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. I started helping him with everything to the point where I started struggling financially.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I know he only asked for help for important things like food and medicine, I started getting frustrated because he wouldn't take extra work to earn more money and would spend his money in financial things like tickets to a park that we couldn't afford, and I had to pay for his food and drinks. Well, that's just
Oh,
irresponsible.
that's dumb. Okay, it's not looking good for this guy.
No, it's not. Besides that, he wouldn't show any actual interest in me. Wow.
What are you doing?
He wouldn't ask about my life, my career, my interests, nothing. I questioned if he was with me just because of my help, and he denied it, saying that he liked me because of who I was.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, right. But he knows nothing about me, so how could it be? I told him I was getting mad with the situation, and every time he would ask for more money, he said he was going to pay me back, which he didn't. Or he was already sending money. Never did. Yesterday we fought because of this, and he said he was never going to ask me for nothing again, then asked me...
Never gonna ask me for nothing?
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna ask you for nothing.
For nothing.
Don't you ever ask again.
I don't need you.
Not even English lessons.
Then asked me for the only $6 I had left to buy a dress for his mom and a belt for him.
What? What?
I feel kind of bad for denying money even though I know he really needs it. But I need it too, and he doesn't help me at all with money bills. Would I be the asshole to break up with him for this and possibly losing a good relationship over money?
It's not a good relationship.
It's not.
It's a terrible relationship.
You just got out of a
There's no give and take. There's just give.
Exactly.
And take.
Well, and the thing is, she just got out of a 4-year relationship. You gotta relax.
Sorry, is there more?
There's an edit. He and my ex ended the friendship 1 year before the ex and I broke up with him because he was a very arrogant and ignorant person.
Her ex. Her ex was?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So was the friend.
Here we go.
By the way.
I ended the relationship with my ex for 7 months ago. Then I found out 1 month ago he cheated the whole time. And 2 days later, I blocked him on everything that I actually went out with my boyfriend now.
Oh, okay.
So that's why she rushed into it.
I see. Okay. I mean, still shouldn't rush into it. But,
no, I mean, you just got out of a 4-year relationship. Let's take a little breaks.
Mio.
You know, gotta celebrate yourself. Selena Gomez's new song, Thinglestown.
Not sponsored.
You are definitely not the asshole there.
No, you're not.
No.
Can you look down?
Of course.
Give me a sec. 1 sec. Let me finish this.
All right, so in any relationship, it should always be 50-50 or like give and take.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends a lot, actually. Because the guy could be making significantly more. The girl can be making significantly more. Like, for example, I've been in a relationship where I was making a lot more than my partner, and I was totally fine with taking the bill for a lot of the time while he was working his way up. Totally fine with that. But there needs to be communication.
Of course.
There needs to be communications. Or if it's vice versa, I do love the 50-50 if it's possible.
Yeah.
I think that's important in a relationship.
Yeah.
But if other people want to do it, like if a guy really likes to provide for the girl, or a girl likes to provide for a girl, guy likes to provide for a guy, I don't know. It's just all about communication, and clearly, there's not a lot. And I think
for sure,
she's feeling really insecure, and she doesn't feel like she could talk to him about this.
I feel like she's kind of like in the relationship and she's kind of stuck, only because like she just got out of this long-term relationship and now she's with her ex's friend, and so she doesn't want to make things weird.
It's hard with rebounds. I mean,
absolutely.
Like you feel insecure at that point, and then if you end up with somebody that takes advantage of you and doesn't treat you right and doesn't like care about what you're doing, then it just makes you even more insecure. Yeah. And then you feel afraid of getting out of that relationship because you feel like you're not good enough for anybody else.
And then you kind of start you kind of just start getting dependent on being with that person.
You get really dependent, and for whatever reason, or even if it's like kind of a Stockholm syndrome kind of thing, it's just like, I've been with a narcissist before, and like those type of people feed off of you needing them in an unhealthy way. And they're not giving you anything, but the little thing that they do give you means more than anything because they've given you nothing. And that's what this sounds like. And it's really sad. Get the fuck out of there. Yeah. Run.
Yes. Sprint.
Listen to your Auntie Chris and your Uncle Jake.
Just go. What good relationship are you talking about? Yes. He asks for money, doesn't show interest in you, and you are together for a month. It'll only get worse from here. Leave him, please.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's right. That's right.
I got to that line and wondered if I had been paying more attention to what was written than was actually another author did. This is not what a good relationship looks like, and frankly, it's concerning that you think it is.
Sorry, how old are they?
21 female, 22 male.
Okay.
Very young.
Very young. Like, you don't have to fault them for this. I had to go through this. I didn't figure this out till like I'm 27.
Don't say that. I'm 20.
I mean, you'll figure it out too. I mean, hopefully this relationship works out for you, and she seems great. I haven't met her yet, but I'm sure she's great. But I mean, I'm 27. I've been through some shitty relationships, and it took me this long to get into one where I'm actually treated really, really well. And I question myself constantly because I was treated like shit for so many years. If like he's eventually going to start doing that, or he's not, but you go through those relationships and it just with your head. And I'm sure the audience has been with people like that, where it's like you're just insecure even in a good relationship, and it takes a while to build up that security and that confidence. Like, I'm still working on that, and my partner is very, very understanding and reassuring, and he's wonderful, and that's what everybody deserves.
Respect each other.
You deserve respect, man.
Respect each other.
Okay, I'm currently wetting his hair, and I don't have a spray bottle, so I'm just kind of baptizing him. You're clean, my child.
Yes. You're just dripping it on my hair now.
Yeah, there's no other way to do it. Sorry. Sorry, he drowns.
Am I the scallywag for telling my girlfriend she has to accept my siblings if she wants to move in with me? Okay. Me, 24 male, and my girlfriend, 24 female, have been dating for 2 years now. I have a brother, 13, and a sister, 15. My parents left last year without any notice and didn't come back.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
So raising them fell on my shoulders.
Oh.
I can't leave them or drop them off at a relative's house because they love me so much and don't want to be separated from me. So they stay with me. Well, that's good for you.
Yeah.
My girlfriend wants to move in with me because she has trouble paying her bills. And I thought moving in with her would help me too because raising 2 siblings and paying the bills at the same time is very difficult. She'll cover at least 1/4 of the rent. But I had some doubts about getting together as she always makes excuses while paying large amounts. I said yes after some thought and asked her to pay her share regularly without any excuses. She agreed but insisted that I should leave my siblings at a relative's place as I would ask her to take care of them. I said no. I am taking care of my siblings since last 1 year. She has no need to take care of them. I'll take care of them, but then she said they will have to come in between us and it is better to leave them at a relative's house.
Oh,
Yikes.
wow.
I said I can't leave them, so if she wants to move in with me, she has to accept my siblings.
Yeah.
She doesn't take it well and says I don't want to move in with her and I'm making excuses. She's calling me asshole because she thinks I'm going to ask her to pay for my siblings that I'm clearly not. Her friends even tell her that I might be cheating and that's why I'm not moving in with her.
Oh.
She did get angry with them and said that if they accuse me of cheating again, she will have to take action against them. But she's really having some doubts now. Her friends are texting me and harassing me too because according to them I'm ruining our and their relationship too. Am I the asshole here?
No.
No
just
way.
immediately no.
No,
Holy
this is a
crap.
switch up from the last ones. It's
Yeah,
now the
because all the
girlfriend.
boyfriends were assholes.
It's now the girlfriend
This
that's the
girlfriend,
asshole.
She's just sounds awful. Like you've like given up your whole life for your siblings and she's not accommodating at all.
No.
I just can't believe all these people that just there's no compromise. Like that's what
Right?
relationships are about is compromise.
Literally.
Like, and he's doing a wonderful thing. It's not even like it's a bad thing, you know?
No, it's a fantastic thing that he just dropped everything and made adjustments to his life to take care of his
Yeah,
younger
I'd be like
siblings.
more attracted to a person if they did that. And I'd be like-
Absolutely.
and he's not asking anything from you.
No, he said
Yeah.
that he would take care of her.
Yeah, he's not
he would
asking you
take
to
care
pay
of them.
anything. It's just you assuming stuff and listening to your dumb friends.
That accuse your boyfriend of cheating on you.
Or sorry, she wasn't the one that wrote the post. He is, right?
He is, yes.
Okay, yeah,
but
so
it's her friend,
her.
it's her girlfriend, his girlfriend's friends
Right.
that are accusing him of cheating.
Cheating out of nowhere just
Yeah.
because he won't move in with her.
And now the friends are harassing him. Like, that's just not fair.
That's awful. You have shitty friends. There's a girl with
Crappy
shitty
friends, and honestly, if the person that you are with doesn't can't accommodate you moving in and accepting that you have to take care of family,
Yeah.
then that's just
It's always
very
about family.
There's always room for family.
it's always going to be family over friends. So
Yeah, and I
it's-
mean, depending
and-
on your situation, maybe
Of
your
course.
family's shit, but
Yes.
clearly their family is shit, and he stepped up to the plate and was a
yeah, he was
like,
he was a
selfless.
golden child right there.
yeah, like that's huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat for you guys. Like if you were
Oh,
struggling, like
Well, thank you.
you can move in, but like I know you're not struggling, so don't even.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, that's a clear you're not the asshole.
You're definitely not the asshole there, so don't even
yeah,
worry
she's
about
the
it.
asshole, and her friends are even bigger assholes.
Let us see what the Reddit community has to say.
Yeah.
Not the asshole. There are 2 warning signs here on why you shouldn't move in together and why you should reflect on your relationship. 1, she has issues paying her bills.
Mm-hmm.
Odds are that won't change and you'll eventually end up footing her percentage of rent, if not other costs.
Mm-hmm.
The way someone handles their finances is a huge deal,
Shoot.
especially in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
More concerning is that she has a problem with your sibling. What kind of person would want abandoned children to move out of their stable home
and they are children.
with someone they trust and love?
Yeah.
This is a very selfish request by her, and it's a clue to her true self.
Yeah.
When someone shows you who they really are, believe them. She is showing you what kind of person she is.
Mm-hmm.
Second comment here, I get the vibe that she wants to move in with OP, original poster.
Yeah.
Okay, so she doesn't have to pay bills or expenses.
Oh, you didn't finish the sentence. I was like, what?
No, sorry, okay.
I was like, yeah.
I was trying to figure out what OP, I was just trying to figure out what OP meant.
I see, original poster. Yeah.
Yes, okay. And doesn't want the siblings around because they'll be an obstacle that will stop her from fully enjoying her free accommodation, food, internet, TV, a place to party with her toxic friends.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, the original poster has to pay for everything and evict his younger siblings.
Yeah.
There seems to be no upside to this relationship for the poster.
No, not at all. Like, not at all. You're not gaining anything. I don't care how good the ass is. Get the hell out of there. Get your ass out of there.
Yeah.
All right? I don't care how good the ass is. If they're get your ass out of there. I'm gonna finish up his haircut. I am almost done, and I'm gonna style it, and then we'll show it right now. Look at this guy. Looks tight and better and flowy.
Look at that.
If he wasn't already taken, you could take him out to dinner, but you can't. Do you like your haircut?
It looks fabulous.
It doesn't look
like
anything-
the viewers. You didn't compliment them.
True.
How dare you?
How dare I?
You guys look fabulous. Don't think of anything less.
Oh, I love that. This doesn't look anything like the picture you showed me. No, it's just a little bit shorter. But they don't, his hair grows like a weed. It's fine. But thank you for reading the Reddit stories to my audience, my beautiful, fabulous audience. And what's my outro? I forgot it.
No, I know.
Okay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please like the video. It really helps out the channel. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
Because this is obviously the bestest YouTube channel ever.
And also sign up for the Patreon. What are you doing? Go to the Patreon.
Yes.
It's dope.
Yes.
It's dope. We have a lot of fun in there.
Absolutely.
It's like an exclusive little group, and you get a shit ton.
Get to talk with her.
You do, and I'm pretty special. So I also have a bunch of new content in there for you. Exclusive content. Nobody sees it except for you. So join the Patreon, and I will see your beautiful face in the next video. Okay?
Bye.
Bye.